Hello, you're welcome to this program today. Today, we want to talk about circle theorems. How we can use circle theorem to solve a lot of questions about the circle in mathematics. Many students find it so difficult to deal with questions involving circle, but I want to show you an easy way of dealing with circle theorems, okay?
Okay.
Now, the major way or the major thing for students to be able to deal with circle theorem cheaply, you must be able to recognize lines and shapes inside the circle. Two things. How many things?
Two things.
What are the two things? Ability to recognize lines and ability to recognize what?
Shapes.
Now, so look at these lines. I know you have made these lines before. Do you know the radius?
Yes.
Do you know the diameter?
Yes, I do.
The chord?
Yes.
The tangent?
Yes.
Can you recognize them when you see them inside questions?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I want to show you some questions now.
Okay.
Now, look at these past questions. Question 1, it says, in the diagram below, O is the center of the circle. If angle QRS is equal to 62 degrees, find the value of angle QSR. Now, this question is very cheap if you can recognize the lines that are used and the shape that is formed. Now, what is the name of this line SQ?
A chord.
What of QR?
A chord.
What of SR?
A diameter.
Beautiful. That means this shape inside this circle is formed with a chord, and a diameter with just 3 lines. How many lines?
3 lines.
What are they?
A chord,
and a diameter. Beautiful. Now, what type of shape is formed? Tell me the shape.
A triangle.
A triangle. What do you know about a triangle? Number 1, you must know that the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. The sum of the angles, the 3 angles in a triangle is what?
180 degrees.
Now, one of them is given to you as 62 degrees. So, the 2 remaining must be 180 minus 62 degrees. But there is a theorem about the diameter. Come on, say the diameter.
The diameter.
Beautiful. Now, I'm not teaching you the theorem, but easy way of solving questions involving circle, using circle theorems. Now, I want you to think about it because we are going to this question 9 now. Look at question 9. It says, in the diagram, angle PQS is equal to 65 degrees, angle RPS is equal to 40 degrees, angle QSR is equal to 20 degrees. Find angle PSQ. Look at the angle they want you to find. Angle PSQ. This small angle here. Are you with me?
Yes.
Now, but I want to ask you a question. How many triangles can you see inside this circle? Let's count them together. This one here, this is a triangle. Say 1.
1.
What of this one? 2. What of this one?
3.
This small one here, 3. But I want you to see a bigger triangle too. Come on, say 4.
4.
Now, can you see this big triangle also?
Yes.
So how many now?
5.
Now, listen. These lines and this shape they have formed enable you to be able to dissect, to be able to recognize, to be able to know the angle you are being required to find. If you can't see the lines, if you can't see the shape, you will have a problem. Come on, say, I can see them.
I can see them.
Beautiful. Now, what line is it? PQ. Is it a diameter, a tangent, a radius, or what is it? PQ.
It's a chord.
Beautiful. Chord. PQ is a chord. What of PR?
It's also a chord.
What of PS?
A chord.
What of QR?
A chord.
What of RP?
A chord.
What of KS?
A chord.
No, KS is not a chord because a chord, the 2 ends of a chord must touch the circumference of the circle. But K started here, it did not touch this point here. It's not even the center. So it is not a chord, okay? Now, watch this question 5 here. Can you see PR? What is the name of the line?
A chord.
What of RQ?
A chord.
What of PO?
A radius.
What of OQ?
A radius.
Beautiful. Now, there are many things beautiful about this, because these lines are helping you to form shapes inside the circle. If you don't know the lines, you will not be able to answer the question if the wife is asking you, like this one. I said, in the diagram below, O is the center of the circle. If POQ is equal to 80 degrees, and angle PRQ is equal to 5S, find the value of S. You need theorem to deal with this. But without the lines and the shapes, you can't use the theorem. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So now look at this one here. This is unique. Look at the diagram. Very unique. Very, very simple. The question is very simple. If you know the name of, this is PTR. What is the name of that line?
PTR.
What is the name of PTR?
A tangent.
Beautiful. A tangent. What of, so you see this tangent is performing a lot of function. So you must be able to recognize lines inside the shape given to you before you can come out. Come on, say I will come out.
I will come out.
Beautiful. Look at these 4 diagrams. They are called circles, but each of them is having a line. Now, I want you to be very familiar with the line, the name of the line. OR. What is the name of this line, OR?
A radius.
What of OM?
A radius.
OY?
A radius.
OX?
A radius.
MN?
A tangent.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Then you can answer questions on the circle if you can recognize these lines. Let me show you another line or more lines on this program. All these lines you see here on these 4 diagrams are called chords. What are they called?
Chord.
So AB is what?
A chord.
PQ is what?
A chord.
EF is what?
A chord.
And GH is
A
chord.
chord.
We use all these lines we call chords to form shapes inside circle and begin to ask you questions. If you don't know the names of the line, you will miss the question. Say, I will not miss the question.
I won't miss the question.
Because you will know the names of the line. Now, this is another type of line mathematicians use in constructing questions about the circle. The diameter. Come on, say the diameter.
The diameter.
Now, the diameter divides the circle into 2 equal parts. Divide the area of the circle into 2 equal parts. Even the circumference into 2 equal parts. Okay, now, we draw shapes sometimes using the diameter. And we begin to ask you questions. Don't be afraid. Don't be what? Afraid. There are theorems based on the diameter. Once you know the theorems about the diameter, you don't have a case. You don't have what?
A case.
I'm going to show you some questions having the diameter in this program as we go on. Look at another type of line that mathematicians use in constructing questions about the circle. The tangent to a circle. The tangent to what?
A
the
circle.
Now, look at number 1. PTR is a tangent. MON is a tangent. Now, BY is a tangent, but there's something about the radius of this tangent. The radius of every circle that has a tangent, the radius and the tangent are perpendicular. They are what? Perpendicular. Don't forget that. Now, I want you to know that WX is a tangent. MS is a tangent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, we want to see questions again and see how this thing show up inside past questions. Watch out. Now, look at these shapes on the screen. Number 1, it says, find the value of angle QSR. Actually, we are not going to walk now, but I want you to listen to this explanation. SR is a diameter. Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, SQ is a chord. QR is a chord. A triangle is formed on the diameter. There is a theorem that tells us that whenever the triangle is placed inside a circle and on the diameter, then the angle here, look at this angle here, is 90 degrees. It's what?
90 degrees.
So if you know that theorem, because the assignment I'm going to give to you, I'm going to tell you to copy the theorem right straight from your textbook. Because I need 7 theorems from you after you have watched this program. And I want you to copy the theorem right from your textbook. Okay?
Okay.
The mathematics textbook. Now, but look at this one. You are going to copy a theorem that involves a diameter and a chord from your textbook. Because this theorem says this place is 90 degrees and this is given to you as 62 degrees. You can easily find this angle. Since you know here is 90, here is 62, and the third angle you can find. Can you find it?
Yes, I can.
Beautiful. But how do we know here is 90 degrees? Come on, say a theorem.
A theorem.
Beautiful. You are going to copy it for me. The TS is a chord. TQ is a chord. PQR is a tangent. What is PQR?
It's a tangent.
It's a tangent. Now, the chord SQ has made an angle with a tangent. Here, look at this angle here. What is the size of the angle? 68 degrees. Look at it very well. What is it?
68 degrees.
Now, listen, there is a theorem that says that this angle, which this chord makes with this tangent, is equal to this angle. We say angle in the alternate segment. Angle in the alternate what? Segment. So this angle here is equal to this point here. And there is a reason they put this stroke here for you. Stroke. Say stroke.
Stroke.
Say it again.
Stroke.
Can you see stroke on TS?
Yes.
Can you see stroke on TQ?
Yes.
Do you know what they are saying?
No.
Now, check. This stroke is telling you that this angle here and this angle here are equal. I want to say it again. He's saying that this angle here and this angle here are what? Equal. Now, if this theorem tells us that this angle here is equal to this angle, if we know this angle, we can easily know this angle here because two of them are equal. We simply take 68, this angle here, from 180 degrees and divide the whatever we have by 2, and we will get the angle, and we will get this angle, and that's angle PQT they are looking for. Because this angle here, look at it. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
It's equal to this angle by the theorem. It says the angle which a chord makes with a tangent is equal to the angle in the alternate segment. I want to show you the other side of it to you. Watch it. This angle here is equal to the angle in the alternate segment. This angle is in the alternate segment to this angle here. The assignment I'm giving to you is this. Listen very well. I want you to go into your textbook, whatever textbook you are using. You will copy out for me 7 theorems about the circle. How many theorems? 7 theorems about the circle. The theorem you are going to copy must involve a diameter. It must involve a tangent. It must also involve alternate segments. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so, and it should also involve angle at the center of a circle. I want to see 7 theorems copied out. That's just the assignment for you. Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you very much.